Welcome back to my channel. I am VPL. I got a bunch of stuff in the mail, so I'm gonna open it. I haven't downloaded the video editor for this computer yet, and I'm recording on my laptop right now because I can't get the camera to work on my Windows 10 desktop. I don't know what's up with it. I checked the drivers and everything. I ordered some stuff on Amazon, so I figured I'd open this. I've been wanting to read this for a while. It's called Mail Delivery. Reproduction, Effeminacy, and Pregnant Men in Early Modern Spain. Mostly about, like, the depiction of male pregnancy in Catholicism. But I've been wanting to read this, so it was on sale on Amazon, so I grabbed it. But it also includes like modern stuff as well, which there's like a few movies that I can think of off the top of my head that include that. But yeah, this is interesting. It's got like poetry and stuff. I'm gonna have to learn Spanish to read these poetry. There's some deconstruction of it. But cool. This has been on my want list for a while, so I've been wanting to read that, and I want to read something. It's slightly damaged, but it was heavily discounted, so that's great. It's been on my like to read list as a postgenderist for a while. What else have we got here? I may need to grab my knife for this. Oh, yay. So I got these for in case I decided I wanted to actually make the pit house. It's just like a set of pretty small like beakers. I mean, they're nested, so they get larger into here. Just so that I'd be able to make the deodorant if I feel like it. It has been pretty warm, so I don't know if that's like the top of my priorities right now. Yes, again, this is for the making the Pit Pass deodorant project. It is it's just a scale. It's because like I want to make multiple different scents, and that way I'll be able to measure out the base and the scent because I purchased a pre-made base off of Brambleberry. They're really cool if you want to get into DIY cosmetic skincare soap making. And then the other thing I got, another thing in here. Oh, these are not as advertised. That's gonna be fun. I'll have to return those. we'll see. We'll see which ones they have in here. Um, these are pipettes. I don't know if you can see or focus on the camera or focus on them, but they're like disposable pipettes, the plastic kind of pipettes, for like, mostly for, they would be using that for like measuring the fragrance. And then these are masks. Let's see if they're the right kind of mask. Because I ran out of the rainbow ones, so we're going back to black. Shout out Amy Winehouse, back to black. Shout out ACDC, right? They did. I think it's back in black for ACDC, and back to black is definitely, that's Amy Winehouse, which I sang that one on karaoke with a friend. I did not know it, so that was a difficult one to shuffle through. Uh, I mean, it's karaoke; they show you the words, but it's like, it depends how musical you are, you know. Yeet. Oh yeah, I'm so excited about this. So as you probably know, I'm a fan of deodorant. That's one of the reasons why I worked on this project, because it's deodorant. It's not that hard. There are so many different varieties. If you're not using it, you're the problem. It's like, oh, you're too sensitive for it. There are ones that will work for you. There are a bunch of different ones. If it's like, I had a problem where, when I went to Japan, I ended up getting a shingles outbreak because they use a completely different type of deodorant there. It was like a different pH sort of thing, and it ended up giving me a shingles outbreak. Well, I mean, not to be a decorative plate about that, but I was able to advocate to get my Shingrix vaccine, so I'm fully vaccinated against shingles now because I've had it multiple times. Um, Speaking of the pH balanced deodorants, I think they work quite well for most people, but I myself am sensitive, but I likely will not get another shingles outbreak from the deodorant itself. But as you probably know, I'm a huge fan of Axe. I'm particularly into this current one that they have out. It's called Cherry Spritz with a Z. I don't know if Spritz is usually spelled with a Z, but it says red apple and amber. I think it also has like, what they say? Oh, it's infused with eucalyptus essential oils and stuff too. But this is my current favorite body spray. Some of the other ones in this Axe line particularly are really good. It's like, what's it, like aqua bergamot and is it blue lavender or something? Really quite good. I don't know who they're not flavor scientists, because you don't taste this, is, but it's really good. So I really want to try this one, which is called Watermelon Freeze. Um, Key lime and sage. So I think this is going to be like a little bit more of a like fresh one. We'll see how the sage works, because personally with my body chemistry, uh, sage isn't always, it doesn't make me smell better. If you get my drift. Oh, and this one is infused with lime essential oil, so that's cool. So this has some different like odor fighting stuff. It says it lasts 72 hours. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know that it even lasts out the door. It lasts a little bit longer if you do it directly on the skin and not on like the clothes and stuff that you're wearing. But I'm gonna try it now. Oh yeah. Oh, this is great. I think the cherry one's still my preferred. Oh, that's really good. I'm impressed. It does have all of the notes that it kind of says that it does of like watermelon, key lime, sage, kind of in that order. Um, oh, but the watermelon lingers a little bit long. It's like a very like sweet scented. Um, oh no, that works well together. I think that's a good one. I still think the cherry is probably my favorite. This is like the new axe. I used to be like Phoenix guy. But the other one of this scent thing that I've tried is the blue lavender. That one, blue lavender. So it says blue lavender, mint, and amber. Yeah. So this one's also great. I've been pretty impressed with this new versions of Axe. At first, I was like, oh, why they're changing all the stuff. But that's pretty good. Um, I think that's all of the packages, I guess. Yeah, those three of them. Oh yeah, and then I got this thing in the mail from like the Red Cross. Not to leak my own medical information, but like, uh, I had my HLA antibody test against my white cells was positive, which it's not really clear what that means, if anything. Um, Supposedly this happens if someone's pregnant, but that's not possible. And they test. I've been had my blood tested within the last 3 months because if they test every donor, so I don't know what's up with that. Apparently, you can also like maybe if you're sick or have an autoimmune disease or something. Um, so that's cool. Um, uh, yeah. The have you guys seen the new release from NYX Cosmetics? It's like kind of like if I was the look. There's so you got the fluffy robe, the boxer shorts, and the socks, which I thought was pretty cool because this is kind of my like go-to around the house look. I was just kind of surprised to see it being the style release for like a makeup brand that I really like. Um, it's their new lip balm. It's like a matte lip balm, so I'm pretty excited to try it. I don't know if I'll be picking up the style items that go with it because it is my kind of my like go to look. Oh, speaking of other great style items, if you haven't checked out Heidi Montag's store, she's making a comeback in a real way, even though she can't afford to wear a $20,000 wig. Um, I feel like I would probably divorce my husband if he said something like that in public. Um, but yeah, we can't all afford $20,000 wigs. It's like if she can't afford a $20,000 wig, is that supposed to mean that that horrible wig she wore was a $19,000 wig? I guess that's the implication. Anyways, just figured I'd give this kind of quick update because I haven't been able to get my camera to work on my freaking other computer. I'm thinking about switching over to freaking Windows 11 on that thing anyways, because it's still free to update. I already have Pro on there, so I'd still be able to use all of my like virtualization and stuff. I think most of my games would still be compatible and stuff too. Um, yeah, I don't know what happened about like turning the computer off and then on, like fully off for a while and then back on again. I stopped having the issue with only one of the monitors working on my Linux. I use Ubuntu. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do Linux from scratch again. I'm gonna try it from Ubuntu this time to see if there are any differences or if it's more difficult um, or easier. I mean, like setting up Ubuntu and virtual boxes, they really need to update the instructions on their website because they are quite old. Not that that's always bad, it's just I would expect a little bit more from what's supposed to be considered the like starter Linux, and I think if a lot of people who haven't used Linux before are not going to go with installing on a drive, especially if they might have like limited funds or and I think a lot of people I think that they're underestimating the power of virtualization. And a lot of people who might want to try with Linux would probably be better suited to starting with virtualization before starting to install on a hard drive because it's um, it's easier to get back from messing up a virtualization instance than like breaking a hard drive, because it's all like basically like compartmentalized, it's all separated. um, yeah, so I'll think about making the freaking deodorant. I'll think about um, but I'm gonna see about editing, trying out some new video editing software, uploading this, and then seeing if I. Oh yeah, I had this weird thing of, so I was trying to set up. I have a bunch of videos stored on my desktop computer. Prefer to edit them on the laptop just because I have more room on it. My drives aren't all filled up. Um, it's mostly just crap, but like, so I tried nearby share. It took forever. Forever. It transferred the video transferred great, no loss in quality, all that, but the video transfer really took forever. So I tried setting up an FTP server, but like, I'm having some weird stuff with the IP addresses on my they it seems that my computer and this computer, the laptop that I'm currently recording on, had some IPs that were in the same like range, but I'm confused because like why would they have these two IPs if the rest of the network is on this other IP? So anyways, I think I set up the FTP server to be on the wrong IP address. I just got confused and wasn't sure which one to choose. So that's why it wasn't working. I mean, I'm starting to understand why a Windows user would prefer to use something like Putty or a different client, because it's for being what's considered like a pretty easy web protocol. Actually, getting the server set up and functional is proven to be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. Um, So yeah, I'm gonna see about watching copy and editing this in the new. Oh, I don't know if I installed it. I'll have to install it. It's like some video editing person I follow on YouTube recommended it as like DaVinci something. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because today is my day off. I also have tomorrow off. Just trying to do a little bit more planning for my like trip and stuff. Yeah.